Digenova lays down the law exposing 3 secrets that will infuriate the swamp by US4Trump.com. In a blistering dress down of Jeff Sessions, former U.S. D.C. Attorney Joe Digenova told America exactly what is going on at the DOJ and FBI. No one is safe from Joe, as he told exactly what he knows to be true while he joined Sean Hannity on his show Thursday night. Digenova calls for the resignation of Jeff Sessions. Sean began the segment with clearly the president feels betrayed by Jeff Sessions, specifically that he didn't give him a heads up that he was going to recuse himself, Sean told the audience. Sean continued, clearly Sessions, based on his comments today, doesn't like the president. If the president fires him, then he's in a box. Joe Digenova said, well, the President of the United States was and is entitled to a fully engaged Attorney General. He has never had that. Let's take a listen instead of me repeating what he's saying.
More to a reaction to our opening monologue. Civil and criminal defense attorney David Schoen, former U.S. attorney for the District of Columbia, Joe Digenova. Joe, you heard my opening monologue. You also heard about follow the money. But let me go to the issue of Sessions. Clearly, the president feels betrayed that Sessions recused himself, didn't give him a heads up that he was going to do this, which is a big deal. And clearly, Sessions, based on his comments today, doesn't like the president. If the president fires him, though, he's in a box. Everybody's going to, I can hear it now, Saturday Night Massacre analogies all over the place. So the president's in a spot. He doesn't have an attorney general, never had an attorney general. The biggest abuse of power case, nothing happens on one side, but it only happens about taxi cab medallions and, bank loan applications.
Right. Well, the president of the United States was and is entitled to a fully engaged attorney general. He has never had that. Jeff Sessions made a terrible mistake. Besides accepting the job, knowing he would have to recuse himself in the single most important matter. As soon as he became Attorney General, Jeff Sessions should have had a major speech indicating what he thought about the way the Hillary Clinton case was handled and say that he was going to appoint a special counsel to investigate that case and to investigate the conduct of the people at senior levels of the FBI and the Department of Justice.
He should do it today. He should do it. He should do it.
He should do it today. And here's the problem. Jeff Sessions has no command presence. He doesn't understand the job that he has. He never has. It is very regrettable. But after the next election, Jeff should give the president the courtesy of a resignation. Because here's why, Sean. Jeff Sessions has told people that he doesn't believe that people at the Department of Justice are capable of the kinds of things that they're being accused of.
He simply refuses.
Sean, he is blind. Jeff Sessions is blind, and he's surrounded by Rod Rosenstein, who agrees with him, and an FBI director in Chris Way, who is an empty suit, who, by the way, has never said a nasty word about all of the people that were at the head of the FBI before him. He is so out of his league as FBI director. And so what is the president presented with? 3 people who don't know how to do their jobs. Sessions, Rosenstein, and Ray.
It becomes, as I said,
he can't. Jeff Sessions has to be a man and resign after the election.
Listen, the president has the Article 2 authority to do exactly that. This is a person who serves at his will.
And the political fallout.
You're right, and that's he's being counseled on the political fallout, undoubtedly. But this president has to stop being reactive and concerned about those things once and for all. He was elected to be a man of action. He was elected to serve his constituency, which is at least half of the country. He needs action in this position.
You see, you see where we are now. These people have wanted to impeach him. We saw what they tried to do to prevent him from winning.
Right.
Then he won anyway. Right. And then they still are going after him. They never stop going after him. The election in the minds of the deep state never stops.
But that's just the point. They're going to continue that no matter what he does or if he does nothing. That's an effort to overturn the election results through other
Why don't we
means.
do it through the election process?
Exactly. They can't do it through the ballot box. So.
Look, Joe, I'm a capitalist. I don't care that people make money. And frankly, you were the FBI director. That experience is worth money in the private sector. I want to be very clear. I don't know if anything nefarious is going on. Why did I not know until I read this book? 36 million, and we don't know the salary for the 5 years.
Because James Comey and Bob Mueller and people like Chris Wray do one thing very well. They hide their bad faults. And Comey and Mueller are so close, they're like they came out of the same womb. This is so outrageous about the conflicts of interest that exist with Mueller. He never should have been appointed special counsel. Rosenstein knew that. He knew about all those conflicts, and yet he did it anyway. He did it because
Comey got the guy hired. He worked for Lockheed Martin. Comey's the FBI director. All this money
Couldn't agree with you more. Couldn't agree with you more. These are politically corrupt people. The conflicts are outrageous. And as I said, after the next election, Jeff Sessions should resign and make way for a real attorney general who
need a special counsel, and this is part of that same pattern, by the way, of these folks out of office supporting each other. That's why you heard so many former officials screaming when Brennan had his security clearance taken away, when clearly it had to be taken away. It's an old boys network, and that's what President Trump threatens.
All right, thank you both.
As you can see, Digenova didn't call out Sessions. Sessions is not asleep. He's not stupid. He knows exactly what he's doing, but Digenova can't go out and say he's compromised. We can. I know that Sessions is compromised. He can't be in that position being stupid or asleep. And you see, both of these attorneys were calling for a special counsel. I don't hear anybody mentioning Uber in the news, do you? Let's see what happens. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.